Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Mario Kart Double Dash. I am the Max Future Eads. In the last part, I did the flower cup correctly for once. There we go. Yes, that's exactly what I did last time. I totally remembered. You don't need to remind me. And in this part, I guess we'll be going on to the Star Cup. But who, oh who, shall we bring along with us on this epic journey? I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I'm thinking maybe something a little unorthodox. How about Mario and Bowser, the fiercest of rivals, now forced to work together for the greater good of go-karting? That seems like a fun idea. And we'll go to the Star Cup. Sherbetland, Mushroom City, Yoshi Circuit, Dinkai Mountain. That sounds like a big old pile of fun to me. Let us do this crazy thing. I'm not so good on icy racetracks, but I'll give it my all. Give it my best shot. Gotta admire Bowser willing to go into the back of the cart and, you know, pedal this thing with his feet. It's very noble of such a gigantic, horrifying dragon turtle that he is. Alright, what kind of crazy items are we getting? A whole bunch of mushrooms. Okay, that's extraordinarily useful. Out of the way, everybody! Arch rivals! Saving the world or something. There we go. Whoa, okay. Hit an icicle thingy. An icicle? Okay, sure, why not? We can call those icicles, why not? I saw you drop that. I know it was fake, but apparently Yoshi and Birdo didn't. Sometimes the CPUs in games, they make me laugh. And then they get their unholy revenge upon me. What a jerk! And then there's those jerks. Okay, fine. See, that was karma, guys. Out of the way. I got nothing against you, Toads, but come on, that was just being very rude. I didn't do anything to you when you decided, hey, let's just be... That giant nanner was like half an inch away from your face. How'd you miss that? Ugh, I swear. The CPUs, sometimes they make you smile, sometimes they make you frown, and sometimes they make you scratch your head and just go, why? Okay, toss that out there, and get hit by it immediately, because that's just how this game seems to like to play around. Let's hope... Yep, they drove right into that thing. Okay, why not? Let's see. Take that, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. It's nice to see that even though we never got a proper Diddy Kong sequel, Diddy Kong Racing sequel, that Diddy Kong still got to keep on racing in the Mario Kart series. I find that at least a small victory. I'd really like a new Diddy Kong Racing, but we're never going to get one, so... Oh, well. And apparently my fireballs hit nothing. Weird. You really think 5 fireballs bouncing all over the place would bump into something? Hit me, go! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. I probably should have waited a fraction of a second longer, and I probably could have avoided that. Have a fake item box. Hit the Kongs. Good, good, good. Bowser and Mario make a powerful team, it seems. I mean, that seems to be the case whenever they team up. It doesn't happen too often, mostly only in the RPGs, but when it happens, it's always a powerful combination that's not to be trifled with. I've always found interesting that sometimes Bowser can speak fluent, you know, English or whatever language that he's speaking, and other times he just makes grunts and growls. It's very confusing. In most games, does he have like a translator or something? I don't really know. It's kind of confusing. Mushroom City. I hate this level so much. There are so many cars you need to avoid, and they're all so clumped together. And since we're in such a big vehicle with big character, well, we only got Bowser. Mario's a mid-sized character, but Bowser is a fatty boombalatti, so we're probably going to end up hitting a whole lot of different kind of monsters. And monsters, those are what cars are. I hate cars. They might as well be monsters. Alright. And a large banana. Okay, well, that wasn't a very large banana, but it was still a banana, and we avoided it like mad. Now, can we grab that, or will a fiend take it instead? Yes, the Kongs took it. What jerks! Okay, well, it looks like they got hit by something. Probably a car. Head-on collision. Luckily, their monkey skulls, which are stronger than human skulls, protected them from the blast. Have a banana, and have a shell. There, those were my parting gifts, as given to you by Mario and Bowser. Now they shall switch back and forth for a little while, because it's fun to do that. Okay! Ah! Okay, that's what you get for showing off, ladies and gentlemen. That is what happens. You get hit by a truck. So, okay, I guess we don't need to do a little... Okay, I still want to do some more showboating. It's because it's fun to do that. Bowser is significantly scaled down in this game, all things considered. That's another thing that's never made a whole lot of sense in the Mario universe. Bowser shifts in skies. He shifts in size very dramatically. Like, I don't know. I'm willing to bet, and if someone else out there can tell, I'm willing to bet that Bowser has not been the exact same size in any games in all of his history of appearing in Mario games. I'm willing to bet there's at least a tiny difference between size in every single one of his appearances. It's like Nintendo themselves don't even know how big he's supposed to be, so they just kind of shrink or enlarge him to their, to their needs. Like, oh, he's too big for this cart. Well, shrink him down. It's like, well, he's too small to be intimidating. Well, make him gigantic, and that's pretty much what they go with. Makes sense in retrospect, I suppose. But still, you'd think they would try to do at least a little bit of consistency. I suppose it goes hand in hand with my argument about why they don't use characters from the other spin-offs in the other spin-offs, but I don't know, you really, I mean, I can understand not including characters. It's stupid, but I get it. But you really think they would try to keep characters the exact same height in every single one of their games? At the very least. It seems like it would be important. Don't get hit by that car. You know, that's actually another very good question. Who's driving those cars? Are Toads driving those cars? I mean, or I guess we've never seen a city like this in a Mario game before. We very rarely see industrialized areas when it comes to Mario games. They're always kind of, roll! And I fell down in the intersection. Not good. Okay, hopefully we have a good enough lead for that does not to matter. And that's good. Now let's shift over because I feel like it. And boom! Another victory for the arch enemies. You ever get the feeling that Mario and Bowser and Peach are all just like really good friends and the whole kidnapping and rescuing thing is just like a huge game to them? Like, maybe originally it started out, as pure hatred and they didn't like each other, but after a while they just got to know each other, and I guess they just sort of hung out for after a while. I don't know, and that's why that's why he shows up in the kart and golf games. I don't know. I like to think that everyone in the Mario universe is just good friends, and they just like to have fun, and sometimes going on an epic quest to save a princess is pretty fun, and Bowser's like, oh, okay, cool, I'll still be the bad guy here. I'll lay down the traps so you have something to fight against. That sounds like a load of fun now. And they just, have a great old time with it. And, it keeps escalating, admittedly. I don't know, it probably doesn't work if you think about it too hard, but I don't know. It just sounds like a fun idea to me. And hit the flowers. Those flowers had faces. That is creepy. Okay, Mario. We gotta get past Birdo and Yoshi. You're a formidable team. Okay, we almost got hit by a shell, but instead we got hit by a bolt of lightning. Hey, and that's that Yoshi copter from Yoshi's Island. Yoshi turns into that thing for some reason. Huh, never noticed that before. Also a Birdo billboard. I guess they are good friends. Weird. Okay, whoa! That was like, but a skinny T. Okay, well, it hit me anyway. It missed, only to come back and hit me anyway. Okay. Well, that's not exactly how I wish things would go, but I suppose I have no place to complain. Out of my way, you fools. Anyway, I guess I never mentioned, we're on Yoshi's Circuit, which is an entire racetrack shaped like Yoshi himself, which is a very interesting design choice. It's a very good design choice. I mean, why not have tracks in the shapes of all characters? The spikes on Bowser's back would make for some crazy turbulence, I tell you that much. Okay, whoop! So much grass. I don't know why we drive slower on grass than we do on concrete. Doesn't make much sense to me. How dare you lay a banana peel in front of my red shell? That's Mario Karting 101, but you're not supposed to know that. You're the CPU. You're supposed to be a stupid. Okay, well, there we go. They got bonked. Good, good. And have a shell, Birdo. Bada boom. There we go. That was from Bowser. Bowser. King of the Bowsers. There we go. And, of course, the music picks up in the last lap. I always kind of enjoyed that they did that. It's like, well, you're running out of time, so you might want to speed things along a little bit. Just a neat little... It's always the little things that, add up to make a great game. And this is, in fact, a good game. It took me a while to get used to the controls, because I think I think the carts are a lot... I don't know how to describe it. They're a bit, like, floatier, stickier. I'm not entirely sure what the word I'm looking for to describe them is, but it's definitely different than it is in the other Mario Kart games that I've played more recently, like Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii. But after you get used to it, it's, it's old hat after a little while. I still don't think I'm ever going to go ahead and do 150cc ever again, because that was never going to go well for me. But, I've gotten better than I was when I first started, I suppose. Alright, and Bowser fist pumps with great justice. That's what he does. Alright, what's the final track of the Star Cup? Bring it on, Home Sizzle. It is DK Mountain with a huge Donkey Kong cannon and an erupting volcano. Most people would be like, hey, that volcano is erupting. Maybe we should postpone our go-karting, you go get a different track, because this seems like a little bit of a health violation. We might be in danger here, but no, the Mario characters are like, nah, let's go and go-kart around an active volcano. because that's just how we roll. I mean, Bowser has fallen into a black hole and come out of it okay, so I'm guessing all of the Mario characters are made out of some freakishly durable stuff. Far more than your average human. In fact, yeah, I guess not even just the black hole example. I mean, almost all Mario characters seem to survive things that are totally unsurvivable. Honestly, all the jumping and turning and fast, you know, bumper to bumps that were constantly going on should probably cause at least some ankle fractures. So, I'm going to go ahead and assume that all of the Mario character skeletons are significantly stronger. Okay, you hit me with a thing, and that was very rude. And now I'm gonna... Banana peel. Fantastic. That was an expertly laid trap, Donkey Kong. I'm not going to ridicule you on that much, but I will do that. Okay, hopefully that'll knock somebody off the bridge. That would be amazing. Of course, I won't be able to know. Nothing will ever be as amazing as, like, the Wario Coliseum knock your enemy over off the bridge and they end up, like, an entire lap behind everybody else. That was always fun. But you always had to make a real concentrated effort to make it happen, otherwise it just wasn't gonna happen. Like, you know, sometimes you had to, like, flat out sacrifice your place in the race just to make it happen, but it was so worth it. I don't know if anyone else ever did that. I'd like to assume so, because if I found out something fun to do in a game, chances are a million other people figured it out before me. So I'm never one to figure out this sort of stuff. All right, Donkey Kong, you would be doing good on your own track. That's just slanderous. And almost got that item, but I didn't. Okay, fine. We can still do this. It's a very rickety bridge. I have to question the practicality. Did Birdo and Yoshi just fall off? Kind of looks like they did, but they might have just hit a wall. Okay, come on, and boom! Green shell. Whoa, everyone got hit by something back there. I wonder what that was. Oh, Bowser. He's kind of adorable if you look at him the right way, but that's just me, I suppose. He has a mohawk. That's pretty cool. You know how hard it is to put a mohawk on a video game character and not have it look incredibly stupid? Well, Bowser found a way, and that way was being a dragon, so I guess everything works out for him in the end. Do you think there are other doctors and plumbers in the Mario universe, or do you think when Bowser has like a headache and he needs to consult a doctor, he has to like swallow his pride and call Mario? Or like say his toilet gets clogged and he has to like, hey, Mario, I know things aren't too good between us, but I've got some serious blockage, could you help me out? I don't know, another thing to think about, I guess. Well, okay, that shouldn't have been possible through physics, but whatever, we won! Mario and Bowser, best friends forever, apparently. Would you guys stop running into stuff? Yeesh. I let go of the controls for half a second and they're constantly tripping over everything. To the award ceremony at Delfino Plaza! Bada bing, ba boom. Fireworks don't look too good during the day. You might want to have waited till night to throw the ceremony if you were going to use fireworks. But who am I to judge? There you go. Bowser's got a big old wreath to celebrate his awesome victory. Wonder why Toadsworth isn't playable in this game. I mean, he clearly has a driver's model right there. I don't know, maybe they couldn't think of a suitable partner for him, because Peach has Daisy and everything. I don't know. Just an idea, I suppose. And we have the Golden Star Cup Trophy of Amazingness, thanks to Mario and Bowser, the ultimate team of good and evil. So, I guess that's all for this video. In the next part, we'll be taking on the Special Cup, which are the most difficult and tedious of all of the tracks in the game. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys then.